Well, Psychobabble, I am here, and I'm going to have to turn from time to time as cars come by so they can see the sign that I'm holding. The sign reads, "Chris Harris, you promised." Well, what this is about is in June, Psychobabble supported Ruben's Run for Salvation Army, which was a motorcycle event, and they had a preliminary party at the Sundance Saloon. We went out there and we supported them. We donated a catering. We interviewed a whole bunch of the players. One of the players that we interviewed was Chris Harris. Well, during that interview, I asked him what were the goals for the Bears this year. What's this year's goals?
Hey man, this year's goal is to hopefully we can play Carolina again in the playoffs, beat their ass, then go on to the Super Bowl down there in Miami.
So we're talking maybe a championship game.
Yes, championship game, NFC championship, then the Super Bowl.
That'd be nice. If you guys make it to the Super Bowl, I'll sell my Harley to go.
All right, hey, you won't have to sell it. I'll give you tickets. You won't have to sell it.
I'm going to hold you to it. I got you on tape.
All right, hey, it's on tape. If we win, he's going.
All right, there we go. Chong's going to the Super Bowl with the Bears on Chris Harris's dollar. So, today's Monday the 22nd. Yesterday, the Bears won the NFC Championship, and they are going to the Super Bowl. Well, during that interview with Chris Harris, I told him if the Bears make the Super Bowl, I'll sell my Harley so I can be there. Chris Harris responded, no, you don't have to do that. You can go on my ticket. So now I'm here with a sign that says, Chris Harris, you promised. And I guess he really didn't promise, but he said. So I'm showing all the people that pull in. This is a little court. Hallis Hall's in the background. I've already talked with the Sun-Times and a couple other players, wives that have stopped. The wife of Ian Scott stopped, said she would try to help me out any way she could. So we're headed in the right direction, and hopefully this will have a fairy tale ending with Chong in Miami at the Super Bowl. Go Bears! Oh man, it's bitter cold. It's about 30 degrees. It's a little windy, but the thing is, my sign just starts blowing. I had to reinforce it. But we're getting somewhere. Players are waving to me as they drive past now. So they've acknowledged me, and he's got to know I'm here by now. Here's the sign, network people. And so anyways, he's got to know I'm here. I think he saw the sign when he came in this morning, but one of his teammates has to have told him, hey, there's some knucklehead outside holding the sign that says, Chris Harris, you promised.
Okay, right. Apparently, Chris Harris of the Bears, middle number 46, promised you tickets to the Super Bowl.
When the team made it, Lane never heard from Harris. So he stood on the side of the road next to the Bears complex, hoping Harris...
There's a man who appears on a Chicago area cable access show who says that one Bears player owes him a ticket to the Super Bowl. He says that safety Chris Harris made that promise during an appearance on the show. ABC 7's Dan Ponce is here with that part of the story. Dan?
Alan, the fan's name is Brian Lang, a construction worker from Crystal Lake. He's also on a cable access comedy show called Psychobabble, a show he describes as a cross between Wayne's World and Howard Stern. Well, last summer, he interviewed Bears safety Chris Harris, and during the interview, Harris promised him a ticket to the Super Bowl if the Bears made it. Now that the Bears are in, he wants his ticket.
Chris Harris promised him a ticket to the Super Bowl if the team made it. CBS 2's Joni Lum reports the on-air fumble was caught on tape.
The so-called promise happened last June on a Crystal Lake cable public access show.
If you guys make it to the Super Bowl, I'll sell my Harley to go.
All right, hey, but hey, you won't have to sell it. I'll give you tickets. You won't have to sell it.
I'm going to hold you to it. I got you on tape.
All right, hey, it's on tape. We win, he's going.
When Brian Lang couldn't collect on that, he posted the video on a website and stood outside Hallis Hall for 2 days holding a sign that says, "Chris Harris, you promised." Harris actually stopped to talk to him Wednesday.
He said, look, I only get 10 tickets. I got to take my family. And okay, I understand, you know, that's fine.
Harris admits he said Lang could go, but he was only kidding.
Just talking, you know, nothing. I didn't promise him any tickets. I'll give you tickets. I'll give you tickets. I'll give you tickets.
Story of one really big Bears fan, a super promise, and one Super Bowl dream that may not come true.
All this stuff and all these experiences, and this is the one that kind of leaves you feeling a little bit let down.
Yes.
Like somebody.
Yeah, this was a pinnacle, you know.
The pinnacle, and now for Brian Lang, the fall. This Crystal Lake construction worker and huge Bears fan thought he had secured the promise of a lifetime last spring from Bears safety Chris Harris on a public access TV show. Here it is.
Nice. If you guys make it to the Super Bowl, I'll sell my Harley to go.
All right, hey, but hey, you won't have to sell it. I'll give you tickets. You won't have to sell it.
I'm going to hold you to it. I got you on tape.
All right, hey, it's on tape. We win, he's going.
Our Brian thought he was going until Chris explained he only gets 10 tickets and has 40 relatives in line for them. And Chris tells us he really wasn't all that serious in the first place.
Yeah, I was jokingly saying, hey, well, you're going to come with me. I said, you're going to come with me. I didn't say you're going to get a Super Bowl ticket from me. So
He looked dead at the camera. If we go to the Super Bowl, he's going with us.
it's on tape. We win, he's going.
So you can understand Brian's disappointment. The Bears fan, surrounded by his team memorabilia, his own Super Bowl dreams dashed, still holding on to hope.
Promises, promises. A Bears fan says one of the players made a promise to him, a ticket to the Super Bowl.
Actually, tickets. The promise is on tape. We're about to show it to you. And we'll tell you why the player sees it differently. Dane Placco here with the debates. Dane.
Mark and Robin, when the Bears clinched the NFC title on Sunday, Brian Lang felt like he'd won the lottery, or at least a ticket to the Super Bowl. The 33-year-old carpenter from Crystal Lake was all set to collect on a promise from Bears safety Chris Harris, who's now calling an audible.
I guess it comes down to sometimes people don't think before they talk, and you know, this is one of those times.
Lifelong Bears fanatic Brian Lang says he should be going to the Super Bowl.
Is he going to get a ticket?
Sorry to say that, but no, he's not going to get a ticket. I never promised him a ticket.
At Bears practice today, Harris told our Jill Carlson he was just kidding around during Lang's interview.
You won't have to sell it. I'll give you tickets. You won't have to sell it.
I'm going to hold you to it. I got you on tape.
All right, hey, it's on tape. We win, he's going.
Do I like it? You know, no, I don't like it. Am I disappointed? Yes, absolutely, I'm disappointed. Do I accept it? I have to accept it.
And while trying to digest the game plan, players are dealing with requests for one of their 15 tickets.
Chris Harris has had one.
That's right. The host of this cable TV show claims Chris Harris promised him tickets to the big game.
If you guys make it to the Super Bowl, I'll sell my Harley to go.
All right, hey, but hey, you won't have to sell it. I'll give you tickets. You won't have to sell it.
He appears on a Chicago area cable access show, and he says one Bears player owes him a Super Bowl ticket. Brian Lang says Bears safety Chris Harris made a promise during a show taped last summer.
Harris says it was all in good fun. Besides, he doesn't even have enough tickets for his own family, but he is willing to give this guy a regular season ticket or a jersey or something like that.
Okay, so in your opinion, should Chris Harris give the guy the ticket?
Absolutely. Not only should he give him the ticket, he should pay for his flight down there and put him up. I mean, he's the one that said it. If we go to the Super Bowl, you don't have to sell your Harley. You're coming with me to the Super Bowl. You can't say it out there. You can't throw it out there and then not come to the forefront and make it happen for the guy.
If you look at the tape, I never said I'm going to give you a Super Bowl ticket. I said, hey, I was jokingly saying, hey, well, you're going to come with me. I said, you're going to come with me. I didn't say you're going to get a Super Bowl ticket from me. So I'll give you tickets. I'll give you tickets. I'll give you tickets.
All right, we're going to go over this one more time. Promising Super Bowl tickets to a public access TV host named Chong on a show called Psychobabble at any time.
Anytime?
That's a sucker's bet. Might as well give Tiger Woods 3 aside on the first tee there at Augusta. Bears safety Chris Harris learning this lesson the hard way. haunted at Hallis Hall this week by an interview he gave last summer.
Now the results of tonight's Voice Your Choice. We told you earlier about Bears player Chris Harris. In a moment of weakness, he promised an interviewer on a cable access program a Super Bowl ticket if the Bears got there. You know, if we go, you're going, man. Well, Harris says he was just messing around. We asked if you thought Harris should give the fan a ticket.
Here we go.
Well, big response, overwhelmingly. Yes, 87% say give him the ticket. 13% rather say no. Thanks for letting us know what you think.
I mean, the video was kind of
clear. It was kind of
fairly clear, yeah.
You know, caught up in the excitement of the moment, but
you say it.
The guy should have kept reminding him every week. Don't forget your promise. Don't forget your promise.
I can't wait to see Chris tomorrow.
Because you asked us in the beginning what we thought of it, and David and I were chatting with you. But he says he never promised, but he's on tape saying, "I promise." Now,
yeah.
Do you still like him? Are you still a fan?
Of course, I still like him. I'm still a Bears fan.
Right.
I mean, this is more than just, you know, as far as the football thing goes, I'm a Bears fan. I'll always be a Bears fan. I'm a season ticket holder. I have been for a long time. My friends and I go to the games, and it's a lot of fun. And I'll continue to be a Bears fan. I'm disappointed that Chris didn't come through with what he said, but you know, what can you do? I'm fighting a good fight. I'm trying to get the message out there and see what I can do to get down to Miami.
As promised, the Super Bowl ticket will be going to the big game after all. Not because of Harris, though. As Michelle Gielan reports, the ticket came from an unexpected source.
This is the ticket.
It's the one Brian Lang has been waiting for. He just never expected it to come from a ticket broker for free.
It's amazing. I mean, what a generous act.
And I said, you know what? This is time to right a wrong.
Steve Bazell decided to send Brian to the Super Bowl after hearing about a broken promise from Chris Harris of the Bears.
That'd be nice. If you guys make it to the Super Bowl, I'll sell my Harley to go.
Hey, you won't have to sell it. I'll give you tickets. You won't have to sell it.
That's him last summer promising Brian a ticket during a cable show taping, but he did not deliver.
And you should have, you know, be a man, stand up to your word, because that's all we have, and take care of business.
Bazell could sell the $600 ticket for thousands, but he says he gets that this experience is worth more than money.
It's about being able to see history. It's about, you know, the Bears in the Super Bowl. It's a once in a lifetime.
I spoke with Chris Harris's agent today a few times, and we've worked everything out. You know, there's no hard feelings between us. I wish Chris the best.
But I'm glad he's getting to go to the Super Bowl. You know, we've talked. I'm getting him a jersey autograph by myself and the rest of my other teammates, and that is a promise.
And there's a new promise on the table.
And you can put this on tape.
Yeah.
If the Cubs are in the World Series, my man is going to be sitting there front row.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second here. All right, so.
Okay, maybe not front row.
So then we made it official.
I said to Brian, when the Cubs are in the World Series, that I'm giving him his ticket to go to the game. It'll be a lower level seat.
And we've got all this on
All
tape.
that on tape. You have it.
Michelle Gielan, Fox News, Chicago.
Cubs, World Series.
Yeah, right.
Promises,
Will our
promises.
vault last that long if we put the tape in the vault?
Well, after enough pestering and media coverage, a Chicago ticket broker bailed Harris out and got Chong off his back.
We're talking about the season. I'm talking about how we got beat. Then I say, you know, we're going to go to Miami this year. We're going to the Super Bowl. And he says, well, y'all go to the Super Bowl. He says, y'all go to the Super Bowl. I'm going to sell. He says, I'm going to sell my Harley so I can get to the Super Bowl. And me, it was just in jest. I'm just, you know, going along, having fun with the interview. And I said, no, man, you know what? I said, you're going to come with me. I said, we just going to go to the Super Bowl together, man. We're going to get tickets and we're going to go. This is back in June, just having fun. And obviously, he didn't take it that way. He said I was serious. I wasn't. It was just in jest, you know. I hate it blew up to this big ordeal, but I'm glad he got a ticket to the Super Bowl so you can come out and watch the Bears and the Colts play. I've been the joke of the week this week. Every time I come in, everybody's asking me, hey, man, you promised me. Everybody's saying I promised them something every time I come into the building. Coaches teasing me, telling me that I promised them some tickets. Players teasing me, telling me I promised them tickets. So, it's been fun. We've been having fun with the whole thing.
Going back to Miami. Going back to Miami. Going back to my girl. Going back to my girl. I said I'm going back to Miami. Going back to Miami.
promise to the cable access guy who had it all on video. Well, guess what? That guy is in Miami, happier than a clam in water, and he has his ticket. No thanks to the Bears player, though.
Lay down, Chicago Bears. Put up a fight with the mic so fearlessly.
Look who we found leading retired Chicagoans in song at a Miami pool. Brian Lang, the fan who listened to Bear Chris Harris, promised this last June.
If you guys make it to the Super Bowl, I'll sell my Harley to go.
All right, hey, you won't have to sell it. I'll give you tickets. You won't have to sell it.
I'm going to hold you to it. I got you on tape.
All right, hey, it's on tape. If we win, he's going.
It's been well chronicled that Harris couldn't keep that promise. Lang playfully asking Harris at Hallis Hall, where's the ticket?
I'm just excited to be down here, you know.
Well, all's well that ends with a ticket. A Chicago ticket broker saw Lang's sad sack story and got him and a buddy a ticket.
This took such a life of its own. I got concerned that it's going to become a distraction, but apparently it's been a fun time for everybody. His teammates have been giving him some razz about it, and his agent's been real kind to me, and so I'm excited. Good for him.
By the way, I saw Chris Harris this week with a camera, no less. And yes, even he's now making fun of himself about that broken promise.
I might get somebody to promise me something on this camera and go play it for everybody and try to get something.
Test. I thought Chris learned his lesson. Nah, he did. Everybody's kissed and made up, ready for Super Bowl 41 Sunday.
All right, Psychobabble, I only have a minute or two because I can't let Jeff hold the camera too long. She's a little bit upset about the Bears. It's Monday night now. It's been almost 24 hours since that happened, and we really haven't talked about it much. We don't want to talk about it. This trip is no longer referred to the Super Bowl trip. Excuse me, I don't even like talking about it. It is now referred to the vacation we took in Pompano. So all in all, it was all for f***ing nothing. It was a complete waste, and go Cubs! Psychobabble, we are here with Steve Buzzell, owner of SitClose.com, Sit Close Tickets. Steve, welcome to Psychobabble.
Thank you.
Otherwise known as our savior.
Yes, this is my lovely assistant, Marge.
Nice to meet you
Pleasure,
finally.
my
I'm
pleasure.
very impressed with what you did for Chong.
Again, I can't thank you enough for sending me to the Super Bowl.
Well, I can't thank you enough, my friend.
Well,
believe me, thanks to Chris Harris, this all happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Now,
I'm sorry for you that it happened that way, but
well,
you know what? In the end, it all worked out.
Yeah, it did.
And Chris Harris looks like the ass that he is.
And he is. We're still trying to track him down. Just as of, what's the date? The 20th today, the 21st.
You didn't get a jersey
I
or
still
anything?
haven't gotten a jersey. He's trying to get it signed by his teammates, and rumor has it that his agent's going to let him do another interview. Now, I think the agent might just be stupid enough to do that.
Well, you know what? I think some of the confusion came in because I was doing the jokes that night. You were seriously talking sports, but I was joking around. However, I believe it was Olin Kreutz who promised me that I could be the soap girl in the Bears locker room.
Could I hide in the closet?
Oh my God, he just admitted he's hiding in the closet.
Now, Steve, you came through with my Super Bowl ticket. You think you can get her a job as soap girl?
Come on, you can't sit any closer than that.
No, baby. This is it. We're going to take the act on the road here.
I can't believe he's going to let Chris Harris do another interview.
I
might.
guess Olin's not forgiven.
I think.
Apparently.
Well, you know what?
I do anything for the guy. Why should he forgive?
Well, you know what?
There's nothing to forgive right now.
Unfortunately, Chris Harris just said it to a real Bears fan. If he had said it to somebody else, maybe it wouldn't have been taken seriously. But I know at the time Chong took it seriously. But I also see that Chris Harris just flippantly said it and never gave it any credence. Had it been me, and somebody then comes to me and goes, "I want the ticket," I give him the ticket. That's where I think they made
as good as your word.
Right. And unfortunately,
You know what? And you're a public figure.
Right.
People look up to you.
Right.
And if that's the way you want to treat the public, and they want, you want them to be your fans, you got to treat them a little differently.
I'm suddenly thinking of all the I have promised for, like, an extra size of fries or something.
Yeah, baby.
Damn.
So,
I got a lot of paying to do.
Now, you know, and the thing is that I don't think anybody knew who Chris Harris was until this happened.
Right, you made him famous. You made him.
I mean,
I'm trying to
really,
that,
I mean,
right?
you know, the guy was average safety at best.
Right. Nobody would have paid attention to that interception he did had they not already known his name.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I guess an interception off Peyton Manning.
I'm not paying attention to him,
Yeah,
so don't
I
worry
know.
about that.
It was very sad.
So we still haven't gotten a jersey. I don't know if I'm ever going to get it. I don't know if we're going to do another interview with him or not. But
And I sure as hell have the soap, but I'm sure as hell not in the shower.
And now, well, Marge, this is it. This was my spot. We're here at Hallis Hall. We're waiting on Chris Harris.
Clearly he wants to make peace with you.
Yes.
That's why we're given such lovely accommodations.
Now, for the viewers who don't know, we spoke with Albert Elias, Chris Harris's agent, and he set up an interview. I'm going to get my jersey today, and so
God knows you can use it because it's cold out here.
So we show up at Hallis Hall. We're supposed to meet at 3. It's now 4, almost 4:30, and Chris is on his way. He's just gassing up. And so we pull up, and I tell the security guard, the same that wouldn't let me in before, hey, I'm Brian Lang. I'm here to see Chris Harris. We're going to talk to you, you know. Oh, well, I got to check this
Hey,
out.
I'm Brian Lang ever get you in anywhere?
Apparently not.
Maybe your court appearances.
Yeah, it got me into jail a few times, for God's sakes. So, yeah, basically to sum it all up, you guys can go wait for him at the end of the driveway.
Oh, pieces of white trash.
And, but it was funny when I told him, oh, I'm familiar with that spot.
Oh, no, I peed on that little land a long time ago. That's MySpace.
Yeah, so...
You heard of MySpace.com? This is MySpace.Chong right here. He owns the end of the driveway, baby.
They sent us back to my spot at the end of the driveway. So now we're standing at the end of the driveway waiting on Chris Harris, who I think just pulled up. Here we go, Psycho Babble. Chris Harris jersey autographed. Chris, thanks for coming out, man.
Hey, no problem, man.
Hey,
no
now,
problem.
Your teammates, we're gonna make it quick because we're outside. Your teammates were teasing you about all this. How'd that work out for you?
Oh, it was good, man. You know, they had all kind of signs in the locker room, so it was pretty fun.
So they were putting up signs, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you had a great Super Bowl, man. Or you personally did. You four tackles, 3 solo, and an interception, man. Good game.
Thanks, man. Well, wish it had came out the other way, but you know.
Yeah. Well, there's next year. What are your guys' goal for next year?
We got to get back, man. We got the team to do it, so I don't see why this team can't get back for the next couple of years.
If you guys make it back next year, I'll sell my Harley.
Well, you're gonna have to sell it.
How did the publicity go for you? Was it good? I mean, did it turn out okay?
Yeah, it turned out fine. It turned out just fine.
Right, as long as they spell your name right, any publicity is good publicity?
Yeah, that's what they say.
All right, now you're not angry at me? You're not going to beat me up or anything?
No, I'm not going to beat you up.
What the hell did I come out for?
See, she just wanted to see me get beat up. All right, well, hey, thanks for the jersey.
Right,
congratulations on your Super Bowl appearance, and I hope you have many more.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks,
all right, you too.
Chris Harris just left.
That was long. I've had sneezes that have lasted longer than that interview. I've had orgasms that have been more satisfying. Well, that's obvious.
Here's the jersey. I don't know if this is a real jersey or not.
I think he bought it over at the Walmart down the road.
He might have. It's pretty nice, whatever it is. Yeah. And you know what it's good for? A little bit of this. What a... You know? I mean, we're out inside, for God's sakes. Let us go inside. Give me 10 minutes of your time.
He might promise you something within those 10 minutes. He did not want to say anything like that.
What? Well, so anyway, Psycho Babble, I got to the Super Bowl. It was okay. I mean, they lost. He had a good game. I wish he would have fallen on his face to because that's what he deserves. He's a...
Oh my goodness. I mean, what Chong means to say is thank you so much for coming out here and talking to us, Chris Harris, and for the lovely Walmart jersey.
Thank you so much for 30 seconds of your time, because you The more I know about this guy, the more I think he is. What the hell? The more I've spent time with this guy, the more I think he's a.
I feel like I'm dating him. I'm so disappointed.
This is what I expected. I expected like a jersey, and again, I'm not knocking these guys because they had probably the best the special teams. They had the best special teams in the league. But I expected like Brandon Iabadagio and Brad Maynard and whoever the long snapper is, maybe Ian Scott, and I'd rather had that.
I think that says Charlie Brown. I don't even think that says Chris Harris.
I think it does say Charlie Brown. What the f? So, but in all honesty, Psychobabble, I'm probably going to go home and sleep with this thing. And I don't mean to knock these guys, but I expected to have it filled with special. That's much more interesting. The deer, look at the deer. There you go. There. Now this is much more interesting than this whole Chris Harris thing has. Marge wants to interview the deer. They're probably more exciting than Chris Harris just was. So he took.
That deer promised to take me on Santa's sleigh ride next year.
All right, Psychobabble, this brings to a conclusion the Chris Harris saga. Thank you and good night.
We're going to go hunt the deer.
Chris Harris is a man of his word, I'm sure. I'm sure he's just forgotten about this, and we're just here to remind him.
All right, so what happens, right? The Bears are in the old Chongster. He shows up at team headquarters wanting to tag along.
Where's my ticket?
Camping out with little Chris Harris, "You Promise" sign, trying to get his ducat, drum up his 15 minutes. Harris can get up to 15 tickets. His agent says he's got more than 40 family members to take care of, and the Chongmeister's request unreasonable.
See, me and the Super Bowl ticket are sleeping here tonight. All right, nighty-night, Super Bowl ticket.
He does not have hard feelings.
Chris Harris is a valuable part of that team and makes a real big impact on the defense. Piece of And
how do you really feel, my friend?
Seriously, you are in an abusive relationship. Do you know that?
Yes.
You keep coming back to this man, and he keeps disappointing. That is so weird that everybody else's entertainment is actually your busiest season.
That's it. I mean,
where everybody else is partying, this is when you have to buckle down.
That's when you make the hay. Well, the sunshine in here. So that's. I
But
have
it's
no issue
also
with
very
that.
cool because when somebody says something like, "Who do I got to get a ticket to that?" It's you.
Well, I wish you'd give them my number a lot faster than they had it because I wasn't the recipient of any of those.
So the security guard said, "You guys can wait down at the end of the driveway."
Like the white trash relatives that we are.
What are you guys doing? Oh, just trying to keep Marge's hands warm.
You're doing that for yourself. You ain't doing that for me.
Got
Well,
the
now,
tickets.
what are you bitching about? You were at a retirement village swimming with old ladies and playing shuffleboard. You had a good time.
Oh, that's nice.
From the top. Okay. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Put up a fight with the might so fearlessly. Did you see
You neglected to tell me that part of your trip there.
Bear down, Chicago Bears. Think every play lead the way to victory.
Oxygen for the old ladies?
I said, oh man.
Well, he convinced him where the oxygen hose was,
Oh,
but they figured
nice.
it out after 2 days.
We'll never forget the way you thrilled the nation with your T formation.
What was that?
Mark, what's your favorite public access TV show?
Psychobabble.
What's your favorite public access TV show?
Psychobabble.
Thanks, brother. Take care.